And welcome to the tier list, ranking every European country from S tier to D tier. We have all of these European countries. I think we have nearly all of them, and we're going to be ranking them. And this is going to be kind of just based on would I want to travel to this country, right? What do they have to offer? Are they distinct from the world, right? That's what's going to kind of be the basis. Is there anything attractive about the country? Let's start with Albania. I'll be honest, Albania is like a C tier. I love Albania. I truly do. The people are awesome. A lot of Italians there too. It's the only, I think, the only Muslim country in Europe, which is really cool. The only problem is that it is a very poor country, unfortunately, and there's of course a lot of conflict over Serbia, over Kosovo, which we'll talk about a little bit more. I hate talking about politics on this channel, but that's unfortunately the reality of Albanians. Such a beautiful country, though. And of course, the people there are so heartwarmingly nice. So, I mean, that's why I don't put it in D tier, but I think too much political drama. Andorra. Andorra, I would never say, oh, let's specifically go to Andorra. However, if I'm going on a trip to France or Spain, and if I see Andorra is on the way, I will definitely stop there. Like, it's beautiful. The Pyrenean Mountains, beautiful. I think it is really attractive. And if you guys think that this video is attractive, please sure to like and subscribe because we are on the route to 1,000 subscribers. That'd be appreciated. We have Armenia. Armenia is a cool place. I think it's an awesome place. Again, there's a lot of politics going on surrounding it. In that one, like, region between them and Azerbaijan. So I have to go C tier. And of course, they faced a lot throughout the years with the Armenian genocide. Really unfortunate. I really do feel bad for these Armenians. Again, really hospitable people. Austria. I'll be honest, not the nicest people. It's a German-speaking country. Love it. Oof. I'm going to put it A tier. I think Vienna is so cool. I always wanted to go to Vienna, Austria. I also love the fact that, again, they have a lot of German food. And, again, what's up? Salzburg. I think it's Salzburg. Yeah, Salzburg. It's so good because it's the Mozart's land. And it's so iconic. Just the beautiful architecture and the Alps just make it a awesome destination. Azerbaijan is going to be the same thing as Armenia. Actually, I'll put them a little lower because they're the ones kind of doing the drama. And again, I don't see anything that would make me want to go anywhere there over some of these other countries near the Middle East. And by the way, where is Turkey? I guess Turkey is not on this list. I should add them on here, but yeah, I should have added Turkey. But okay, Belarus is D tier. Unfortunately, Belarus, they of course have a dictatorship right now, militaristic dictatorship under Lukashenko. It's basically a Russia's puppet state, I guess. Basically does whatever Russia wants to do. I guess that, I don't know, Belarus, I've seen people travel there, and it just looks like a weird place. It looks way too weird. It does look very clean, though, and it does look nice. I don't know. It's a D tier for me. I'm sorry. Belgium. Belgium, I think, is honestly high A tier. I think it is one of the most underrated countries out there. It's a Dutch, a French, and even in one little area, it speaks German. So it's a really cool little area. Brussels, I think it's the most underrated city in the world. Everyone says it's so boring, whatever, but there's so many things to do. Trust me. First off, the cuisine there, some of the best in the world in cuisine. The Belgian waffles, Belgian fries, Belgian chocolates. But they also lead in, science. The atomium, right? The atomium? I think that's what it's called. They also have the some of the most beautiful churches in the entire world, which is really cool. And and the pissing boy, Mannequin Piss. They have Mannequin Piss, and they also have some gorgeous other cities like Liège, Bruges. Yeah, so I think it definitely is a very underrated destination. Bosnia and Herzegovina. I'm gonna put this in a high B tier. Again, I love the Balkan countries. Unfortunately, there is a lot of beef between them, but I do love the Balkan countries. I love you guys. Balkans is a really unique area of the world, and I find that there's just so much history and so much architecture there that I definitely be a place for me to want to explore. Bulgaria. I think we're gonna put this rather low A or high B. I'm gonna put it high B. Again, I think this is the area of the Balkans that I most want to go to. Actually, we're gonna put it low A. Sofia specifically, like, it's a really cool place. Again, I'd love to learn some Bulgarian, basically just Russian. It's a simpler version of Russian. Again, very thriving capital, lot of culture, a lot of architecture. I think it's a really cool place to visit. Croatia, I think, deserves S. I think Croatia for the beaches, the beautiful capitals, the beautiful cities of Dubrovnik, Split. I'm missing another city. But no, Croatia is a gorgeous place. I mean, you can't not. Oh, Zagreb. But you can't not resist Croatia. It's a Mediterranean destination. There's the beach. Again, a lot of history, a lot of culture, and the food is just, again, very underrated because it's just not that international, but it's awesome. Cyprus. If you're talking about the Greek part of Cyprus, I'd probably put it like low A. But the Turkish side, it's a lot of stuff going on there, so I'd put it like a C tier. So I think I'd probably overall put it a B. It's really cool because, again, one half of the island is Greek, one half is Turkish. It's a cool place. I'd rather visit the Greek side, of course. It's a cool place. They speak Greek and Turkish, of course. But it's just a great Mediterranean destination where you can just go for a vacation, right? You're not really too stressed, and there's probably much less crowds there than Greece, so that's why I'd rather go there. Czechia. I know a lot of my viewers are Czech, so if you are watching and you're from Czechia, thank you guys so much for showing up. I love Czechia. I actually I have a really soft spot for it because I think Prague is the most coolest place ever. Ahoy, Czechia. Ahoy. Ahoy to everyone who here is from Czechia. We're going to put this S tier. I love the Charles Bridge. The Charles Bridge, the most beautiful bridge in the entire world. Again, I think we're going to put it above here. You guys have a very distinct culture. Again, the astronomical clock is just breathtaking. Have beautiful churches, awesome Central European food, and who can't resist Czechia? People there are awesome too. Like, compared to most European destinations, on European standards, Czech people are great. Next up, we have Denmark. Denmark does not have the nicest people, but again, they have a lot of happiness in their country. People are very open. No, they're not open, but the architecture is super nice. It's very Nordic. What do I put this? I think we put it B. B above Cyprus and above Andorra. I think that's a fair place for Denmark. It's not the place I'd want to go to most in Europe, specifically in the Scandinavian area, but I still would love to go. Estonia, Tallinn. Tallinn's a great capital. Again, I would put it slightly below. It's in the Baltic area. Yeah, it's the Baltics. It's a great country. I wouldn't, again, it's not the top of my list to go to, but I'd still love to go to Estonia. Please, if someone's going, please invite me to Estonia. Great place. It seems like a great place. Finland. I think this is one of the higher places I'd want to go. I'd say high B tier for places I want to go in I am sorry to call Finland Scandinavian. I'm sorry, Finns out there. I'm really sorry. Again, Finland is not Scandinavian. I'm sorry. Nordic, one of the best Nordic countries to visit. It's more high on my list. Next up, we have Serbia. I'm gonna put again a lot of geopolitical stuff going on. But again a more poor country, but it's so beautiful. It's a beautiful place. Belgrade is a cool place. You can see those like double decker buses. Beautiful architecture, very old streets, a lot of history. I'm gonna put it low A. I think it's a great place to travel to, and I would be really happy if I was told I was going on a plane to Belgrade. So I think that's where we have to go to. Yeah, I think that's a perfect place. Vatican again. It's similar to like Andorra, where like, but I think it's higher than Bulgaria. I think I'll put it low A because obviously I'm not don't want to just go to Vatican City, but if I was just to go there for a day, absolutely I'd want to go to Vatican Sistine Chapel, the most iconic place in the entire world, to see the Pope, even just far away, would be a dream come true. Next up, we have France. France, I think we have to put in S. I'm really sorry. I know everyone's dogging on Paris. Oh, it's the French, worst sounding language on the planet. Oh, so dirty. Lots of mice. Oh, a bunch of scammers. But here's the thing, though. It's still France, right? There's a reason why so many tourists year after year after year go to France, specifically Paris. Most history, most culture, international cuisine. So many different cities other than just Paris. You could go to Lyon, you could go to Bordeaux, you could go to Lille. And Nice, Marseille. So many different places you can go to in France, and it's just so distinct, every region. Of course, you can go see some great vineyards. You can go to the beach, right? A lot of mountains near Spain. It's a really awesome place. And again, the French food is so iconic. Berets and croissants, the French mustache. You can't not put France in S. I'm sorry. We have an interesting one here. We have Georgia. Georgia, I think I'm going to put it like a C tier. I think it's high C. Kind of similar reasons, but like, I don't know. It's just not the place that pops off the page. I feel like a lot of their cities just seem propaganda in a way. Like, they just look too good to be true, if you know what I mean. So, unfortunately, I'm going to put them there. I'm really sorry for people that are watching from Georgia. Next up, we have Germany. I love my Germans. Hochdeutsch, as they speak in Lower Germany. Where do I put Germany? I think Germany's a really high A tier. Above Austria. Above Belgium. I think it's top. I could even put it. I think we're going to put it S. People are awesome there. Everyone does speak English, which is a little unfortunate. But I love the German language. Deutsch ist sehr gut. Yeah, I just spoke German there. It's a cool language. Again, Frankfurt. There's München, or Munich, Berlin, Dusseldorf, Bamberg. You know, there's a ton of different places in Germany. Freiburg. That's why I have to put it top of S. Like, and the food is some of the best. Like, you know, the Wiener Schnitzel, the Bratwurst. You know, it's iconic. It's very iconic, and it's iconic. Like, you can't go wrong with Germany, and it's one of those things. Germany just has so much to offer, and there's so many different alternatives you can have to so many different German cities. So I have to put in S, and a lot of history in Germany, good and bad. Greece, unfortunately, I'm not gonna put it S. The over tourism is just the worst thing on the planet. It's the worst in the entire world for tourism. Over tourism. Beaches are the most beautiful things ever. Santorini, I mean the white houses. Oh my gosh, the white marbled houses with the top. I'm gonna put a C. I'm gonna put a B tier. Above Finland. I'd rather go to Finland than Greece. Greece just is so bad at the over tourism. Other than that, I love Greeks. Greeks are the nicest people on the planet, the warmest. Otherwise, like, Greece is so cool. And again, so much history in Greece. There's so many ancient areas you can go to in Greece to see all the culture and see like the historic artifacts. It's really really cool. One thing I have to mention about Greece, I'm not a big fan of the food. I don't know what you guys think. I'm not the biggest fan of Greek food, unfortunately. I don't know. I think it's just a little. It's quite overrated. But the desserts though, the baklava, those little like donuts. I forgot what they're called. It's not moussaka. Oh, but they're what's it called? It's not Slovakia. Why am I thinking Slovakia? Oh, what is it? Ugh, I have to search it up, guys. I forgot what it's called. Souvlaki, not Slovakia. Souvlaki. I love their souvlaki. Um, it's iconic. It's really iconic. And I think you can't. It's another thing. I love it so much. I love it. Tulumbakia? Is that what it's called? Is that the donuts? Tulumbakia? I think that's the donuts. Is it not? Okay. I think we're gonna move on, but yeah, Greek is so cool. Greece is so cool. Okay, next up we have Hungary. What do I do with Hungary? Here's the thing. Hungary's a cool place. Um, Here's the thing. I know someone that we used to go to school with. Her name is Bogey. Shout out to her. Please message me. Um, and one of the nicest people I've ever met. That being said, honestly, the coolest person. Like it was like seventh grade. One of my closest friends. Please hit me up, please. Hungary is a really awesome place. It's like Budapest, right? I have to put it high for that reason. But one thing is that as someone of color, like I feel like the racism is kind of a problem in Hungary. Not Bogey though. Hungary is. I feel like it's a little bit of a problem, Budapest. But I do love their langos. I love their paprika. Anything that has to do with paprika, like stews or anything, I'm all for it. And I love again, Central European, it's more Eastern European pierogies. It's a very poor country, I'm going to be honest. It is kind of poor. But, we're going to put it A. I think that's fair, guys. Do you guys agree with A? I think it's A. I just feel like as someone of color, I don't know if I'd be treated absolute like garbage in Hungary. Bogey, please text me. Please. Let me know how you're doing. We have Iceland. Iceland, we're going to rank... What do we rank Iceland? Above... Yeah, I think we rate it there. Iceland's cool. Like, Reykjavik is a underrated capital. Again, it's so expensive, which kind of brings it down for me. I actually might put it below Estonia. It's so expensive. And that's definitely a downside of Iceland, is how expensive it is. That being said. So, but I do know, I know some of my viewers are from Iceland. I love Iceland, okay? Again, we had some Icelandic explorers. The Vikings, I guess. I don't know if the Vikings are from Iceland or Denmark. I don't know where they're from exactly. Probably Norway. But I don't know. I feel like a connection with Iceland just because we are the Great North and we have a lot of weather. Our weather is so similar. So I kind of do sympathize with you, Iceland. Ireland's A. Ireland's A. I'm going to put it above Hungary and above Belgium. Not Belgium. Bulgaria. I love Ireland. Ireland is awesome. The people there are awesome. The beer, the Guinness. Oh, you can't go wrong. The pubs. There's so many pubs literally everywhere. The most pubs in the world. It's a fun time. And just people want to make sure you have fun. I love their accents too. So I got to rank Ireland in A tier. And plus, other than just Dublin, there's also Galway. Galway would be an underrated spot too. Then we have Italy. Italy is an S tier. They're above France and above Czechia. I'm sorry, Czechs. I love my Czechs viewers. But Italy, we're going to rank them as an S tier. I love Italy. Again, they're hosting the Milano Cortina Olympics this year. And it's a great thing. In Milan, Cortina, Livigno. Again, Italy has the greatest cuisine that you can get, right? Spaghetti and meatballs, even though they don't come together in Italy. They have pizza, right? The amount of different pasta they have is insane. One of my favorite, I would say penne is probably one of my favorites, but can't go wrong with any of the others. Come on. Fettuccine, lasagna. Right? They have so many different, and they have zabayon, the desserts. I love, and cannolis. What's it? Tiramisu, best dessert ever, other than tres leches in Mexico. Tres leches. But other than that, tiramisu is god tier. Again, the history, the Romans, and even past the Romans, like the Renaissance. There's so much things to explore in Italian culture and history, and the streets, the cobblestone streets at its finest. Beautiful architecture, literally any city you go, whether it's Venice, Rome, Milan, Sicily. If you go to Sicily, Palermo, it's a great, great country, and I always wanted to go to Italy. Roma is a top place, of course, as well. I just am obsessed with Italy. We have Latvia. No person from Latvia, goated person. I know they don't want me to name them, so I won't name them. I think I'll put them in high B. I think I'll put them above Denmark. I'll put them above Finland, I think, top B. I think Latvia has some of the nicest people on the planet. Again, there was a formerly Soviet Union, so there's a lot of Russian kind of history there. But it's beautiful. There's nothing you can't dislike about Latvia. Latvia has again, their language is quite distinct. I don't think I can learn it, but the people there are so nice. Riga, the capital, it's really the only place you should go in Latvia. It's thriving. It's a beautiful old town. The colorful buildings just make it very Latvian. And also, shout out to the hockey team for beating Team Canada. I don't know how that happened in the World Juniors last year. I can't believe it, but shout out to you guys. A tier. A B tier. Top of B. I think that's a good placement for you guys. Liechtenstein. Ooh boy. Again, it's gonna be a similar Andorra thing. I'll put it low B. I think for the same reason. It's like it's a microstate. You know, if I happen to be there, be in Germany, just want to head down to I don't know one of the other like Benelux or something. I don't know, or France. I can go through Liechtenstein and see the really cool things there is. Oh, by the way, Strasbourg in France. Want to go there so bad. But Liechtenstein, it's awesome mountains. It gives like Sound of Music vibes, even more than Austria, which is literally filmed. Liechtenstein, it's got to be a B tier. It's a cool place. I'd rather go to Andorra than it, but it's a cool place. It's a nice little country. Lithuania. I heard Lithuanians are awesome people. It's probably the country in the Baltics I'd want to visit the most. I'm actually put it low A. About the Vatican. Lithuania, Vilnius is of course the awesome capital. I think the word gata, is that the word for street? I think it's gata or something like that. So I played GeoGuessr a long time ago, so I know a little bit of words in like the most niche languages. But anyways, Lithuania, again, it's a Baltic. It's a little colder nation, part of the Soviet Union. Oh, it's Gatva Street. But anyways, it's a cool place. Again, old architecture, a lot of history there. And, you know, you guys deserve your own country. You guys are awesome. Basketball is a religion there. Of course, Sabonis is the guy's clear favorite in Lithuania. I think there's a couple other NBA players from Lithuania. But shout out Sabonis. He's, like, clearly the best. Luxembourg, I'm putting C. High C. Actually, I'm going to put Cyprus here. I think Luxembourg, what it comes down to is that the people there are very unwelcoming. They are quite rude, and that is very alarming for me. That being said, there's like a million languages spoken there. They speak Luxembourgish, I think German, French, some other languages. Some speak English. It's crazy. Like, stick to one language. Come on, one or two. It's yeah. Luxembourg is just all over the place, and there's just not. It's not an exciting place compared to some other places. So I'm sorry, Luxembourg, but I'm gonna put you C tier. We're getting near the end of this list here. North Macedonia. Again, a lot of history between North Macedonia and Greece. I'm gonna call it North Macedonia. I don't want to. I'm sorry, Greeks. I'm gonna call it North Macedonia. I don't know whether to call it. There's so much politics around it. We're gonna put it like a high C. I think it's again. There's a lot of statues everywhere, which is pretty cool. But I feel like everywhere it just feels weird. I know someone who's been to North Macedonia. He said it was very weird when he walked around the streets. It kind of gave like Soviet Union vibes. So he said, "Watch out if I ever go. Like, be prepared to feel weird." So I'm gonna put it C tier for that reason. Love you, North Macedonians. Love you. Okay, we have I think Malta. Malta's a cool place. It's a little island nation. I think they speak like Maltese, which is like a based off Sicilian. I'm gonna put it above Andorra actually. Malta's a cool place. It's a Valedetta. I think is that the name of the capital. Um, I think that's the name of the capital. Oh, it's Valletta. Valletta. That's the capital, and it's a cool place. The architecture is distinct. It looks very like Middle Eastern, which makes sense because it's based on a lot of Arabics. A lot of Muslims came to settle in Malta. It's a cool place. Like, I mean, beautiful people, great architecture, and like a lot of like cool churches too. And now we got Romania. Romania's got to go high on this list. I love Romania. I gotta put it maybe like above Italy, below Ireland, above. I'm gonna put above Ireland. I think Budapest. No, Bucharest. Bucharest is such an awesome capital. Plus, Romanian's very similar to the other to Latin language, so it'd be easy for me to learn. Um, Romania, there's just so much to do there. And the famous food, I mean, their sausages, their cream chicken, their cabbage rolls is among the best in the world. They also have Brasov, which is a really awesome old town. It looks so beautiful. It's like a very old European city. I always wanted to go to Romania. And please, if you're Romanian, please comment below things I should do there, where to go, all of that, please. Okay? Next up we have Monaco. It's a nice place. It's the casinos, right? A lot of casinos there, a lot of millionaires. I'm gonna put it above Malta, below Malta. Sorry, Monaco. It's still a B tier though. A B tier is good. I consider if you're in B tier, that's a good thing. Malta's a cool place. Monaco, sorry. So sorry. Monaco's an awesome place. I think there's a lot of credit to give to Monaco because they are a small nation. They are thriving. There's a lot of millionaires that go there. It's awesome place. A lot of yachts there. Of course, to make it a trip, it would not be possible. I would not make a full trip just going to Monaco, but I would go there if I was in Nice or Marseille area and I wanted to go check out Monaco. Seems like a cool place, and I would love to go there in the future. Montenegro. I think Montenegro. It's a Baltic state. It's a Baltic state. Once again, it's gonna be B tier. I think it's the bottom of B tier. Montenegro, again, they have so much mountains. It's in the Mediterranean. It's nice and hot. I don't know much about Montenegro. I know it exists. I know it's in the Balkans. I don't know much about it. But from what I do know, it seems like an alright place. If anything you want to say about that, please comment below. But that's the only thing I know. Netherlands. Okay, the Dutch. Our rivals. Where to put... Ooh, do I put them like low A? I'm going to put them... No. I think they're above Serbia. We'll put them above Hungary. In A tier. I think Netherlands is one of those countries where like Amsterdam's the clear best, but they also do have Utrecht. They also have Rotterdam, it's another cool place. But like, the Dutch from they only speak English. Like, don't even attempt to speak Dutch. They're just gonna alpha mog you when they speak English. They probably speak English better than you can. Um, it's a great place. I recommend it. However, over tourism is a problem. Unfortunately, it is such a beautiful place. Tulip season. I mean, I always wanted to go see a tulip in Netherlands and see a windmill. Really hope to do that, but it's a cool place. I love Amsterdam is awesome. People there seem really friendly and just like welcoming. So, and the bike culture is something I always wanted to get into as well. So that's that. Norway. Okay, Norway. I have some strong feelings about. I think it is the second best. I'm gonna put it above Greece. No, I'm gonna put it above Finland. Above the second best Nordic country to travel to. Bergen is a cool place, but of course Oslo is going to steal it here. There are a lot of outdoor things you could do in Norway because it is such a vast land and there's a lot of the winter. It's a great place to go if you want to do some outdoor activities like snowmobiling, snowshoeing, skiing. Of course, they dominate the Winter Olympics, so you know how much they love the winters. But Norway, it's a really cool place. I recommend going to Norway. I think it's just, again, they speak English quite well, so don't really attempt to speak Norwegian, but I think they aren't as rude as some of the other European nations, so that's why I put it in the B tier, a little bit below Latvia. Poland! Oh man, this could be high. What do I rank Poland, guys? This is going to be a high on the list. This is going to be above, above. I think this is top A. We're gonna put it S, guys. I think Poland deserves an S tier ranking, and here's why. They have Warsaw, Krakow. What's that city above? Oof. Oh, Łódź. They have Łódź. This is Gdansk. They have Gdansk in Poland, which has been colonized by like everyone. It feels like. And it just has very distinct architecture. It kind of looks Dutch, actually, from what I've seen of Gdansk. But Łódź is a really underrated destination. Warsaw, of course, faced a lot, unfortunately, but they are rebuilding everything. Krakow, of course, is where you want to go. You want to see the authentic architecture of Poland. But I love them. They've been through a lot in their history, and the fact that they're just such a strong economy based on what they've went through in so many years, just the past 100 years. It's incredible. And I got to give them shout out. They're so good at some of the sports like soccer, Lewandowski, they have volleyball. Polish people, I think I think you can shock them if you can learn Polish. I think that's a cool thing. But again, I think Krakow, it's such a beautiful destination. Again, they invented the pierogi, so they have the best pierogies in the world. So please go to Poland. Okay, Portugal. Portugal should be high on this list. It's an A tier for sure. Should I rank it above Bulgaria, I think, and above Italy? I think we put it high A. I think Portuguese people are some of the most heartwarming individuals on the planet. I think Portuguese, again, they've colonized so much of the world. A fair bit of the world speaks Portuguese. Brazil's the main one, but they of course have several other nations that speak Portuguese, which is awesome. Portugal, of course, they're the home of European football. I always wanted to travel to Portugal, Lisbon or Porto. Again, it's a Mediterranean destination. It's right on the coast. It's beautiful. A lot of beaches, great food. Really underrated cuisine. Like I always wanted to try some feijoada in Portugal. Please, please, if you're Portuguese, let me know in the comments what type of food I should get when I'm in Portugal. But we're gonna rank Portugal there. I think a lot of you guys would. I think I would really enjoy Portugal. What is this? Oh, shoot, that was Moldova. Oh, I'm an idiot. That was Moldova. Oh my god. Okay, Moldova, we're putting C tier, like low C. We're gonna put in D tier script. There's just no reason to go there. Like, they speak Romanian, which is awesome. But, like, and people are happy when you travel there, but, like, there's nothing to do there. There's nothing. And again, there's a lot of geopolitical things happening in Moldova. So it's not the place for me to travel to right now. I can always change. I love Moldovans. If you're Moldovan, please let me know. Russia. Again, a lot of geopolitical things happening in Russia. If it's not geopolitical right now, probably put it somewhere in the A tier. But because it does, I have to put it like a D tier, a C tier. Like, I'd rather go to Albania than Russia. Russia, there's so many things to do there. There's that famous St. Peter's Basilica. Could go to the Red Square, of course. The Red Square is iconic. Go see Vladimir Lenin's laying body, I guess. It's a Russia is so worldwide for a reason. Again, we have similar with weather compared to in Canada as there is in Russia. A lot of good. Oh, Russia has some really good food too. Unfortunately, I had to rate UCQ. I'm really sorry, Russians. I'm really sorry for what's going on in the country right now. But San Marino, again, it's one of these micro states. We'll just put it. Let's put it below here. San Marino above Andorra. I just think it's a really cool place to go to in Italy. It's so much mountains, a lot of Italians there. They've had sovereignty, I think, since like the 13th century, which is awesome for them. But yeah, I think it's a cool. I'd love to go to San Marino. I think it's a cool place. Although it is very similar to Italy, to Italia, but I still like San Marino. Slovakia. Oh man, you guys got good hockey. We'll put you guys in. Ooh.